Hey guys, welcome back to Planet JeJuDa, and it is time for another Reddit, not necessarily Am I the A-hole, but definitely crochet/knit related video. And I am getting my computer turned on and ready to go, and hopefully it will do me a solid. And up there it goes. Anyways, it was being a little slow, but we're gonna get on Reddit and see what we can find, something crochet related or knit related, or actually crochet and knit related, hopefully. Something within the last week, month, hopefully within the last month. So anyways, grab a cup of something yummy. I've got pumpkin pie spice. No, it's just pumpkin pie flavoring in my cute little pumpkin mug, and I will definitely be finding our something cute Halloweeny, and I do believe it's going to be knit this time. So there you go. Let's get into it, find our first story, and see if someone's the a-hole or not. Maybe. We'll see. It's all depending on if I can find that story. All right, so we've got our first story, and it is from 2 days ago as of the recording of this. This is October 10th, and our headline or tagline is, "Would I be the a-hole if I asked for the crocheted teddy bear I made for my ex-boyfriend back?" Now, honestly, I can't give an answer just from that alone, so let's get into the story and see what they have to say. And right off the bat, I did read the first line, and it is actually pretty funny to me. But so right off the bat, they say, I need everyone to know that the answers to this post will probably not change my mind. I am fine being the a-hole in this situation, but I just want to know what other people think. So that right there says, clearly they are asking for that crocheted teddy bear, whether you think they're the a-hole or not. So let's go. I crocheted my then boyfriend a teddy bear for his birthday. It took me a really long time to make, and I was incredibly proud of it. When I gave it to him, he had absolutely no reaction to it, not even a thank you or even a negative one, just straight up nothing. Wow, okay. I'm gonna probably lean towards not the a-hole, because they didn't seem to care. But let's keep going. This did upset me at the time, and I did sort of end up regret putting that much effort into a handmade gift that wasn't liked whatsoever. But I pushed it aside because I thought, it's fine, it's for my boyfriend. Long story short, I broke up with him, and we didn't part on speaking terms, which I accept as being my fault, and I am fine with, as he thought he needs to heal in his own way and own terms. However, he didn't seem to actually care that we broke up, and I'm aware this isn't saying anything, as it's all from an outside point of view. But a few mutual friends of mine have told me that he told them that he doesn't really care, didn't cry about it, and so on and so forth. Which leads me to believe he wasn't really invested in the relationship anyway. Big part of the reason I broke up in the first place. There we go. It's been around 10 months since we broke up. We were together for around 6 months. I honestly really want the teddy bear back because I put lots of effort into it, and in a way it contains a lot of the love I gave him, which he subsequently, and in parentheses, in my eyes, treated as if it were non-existent. I have already asked my friend with getting it back to avoid him feeling awkward by talking to me. Also in parentheses, don't question it. Okay. She has, however, said that he might be really attached to the teddy bear and not over the breakup. So would I be the a-hole if I did ask for it back? Side note, this was both of our first relationships, if that changes any context. I mean, if he didn't seem to care in the first place, why would it matter if you asked for it back? But why wait so long? You know, that's my question. So first comment is, why though? What purpose does this serve? Revenge? Hurting him back? Do you secretly need a reason to talk to him? Are you hoping this will bring closure? These are all questions. This just seems like a pointless way for you to feel disappointed all over again. Do you really want a reminder of some guy who couldn't be bothered to give a damn about you? To which the OP responds, no, I just form attachment to my creations, and that was the first bigger stuffed animal I made myself. In my head, I doubt he's given justice to the work I put into it, and that in a way hurts me. A bit stupid, I know, but sue me, I'm a teenager. I'm allowed to be emotional over stupid things. That is definitely true. And the person who posted that initial questioning answers back, as an artist, I definitely understand how it feels to have a piece of your soul go unappreciated or like you've lost it forever. To be clear, you can ask for it back and it wouldn't make you the a-hole. But it just seems like it would be tainted after all that. And like you're setting yourself up to have your feelings hurt again. So there you go. And let's see. So someone's like, of course you can ask. You can't demand, but you can ask always. Someone else said, you started by saying your mind's made up, basically. And then they said, write the bear off. Nothing positive will be gained here. You would be the a-hole. Someone else says, you can ask but can't demand. Once a gift is given, it's no longer yours. But ask yourself this, do you really want it back? I understand you spent a lot of time and effort to make it, but it comes with memories of your ex. Having it back would always remind you of this failed relationship. Sometimes it's better to just let it go and start fresh. And OP wrote a comment saying, edit, I am over the relationship. This is really just about the teddy bear as an object. I put effort into it. Like, imagine you gave someone a jacket that used to belong to you, but you notice they don't wear it and also don't seem to like it at all that much in the first place. It's been a while and now your style has changed and the jacket would really fit into your current wardrobe, so you low-key want it back, if that makes sense. Again, age is definitely showing right here. Someone else said, not the a-hole, it's gone, let it go. Forget it and move on. Why do you want it back? So you can stare at it and remember all those hurt emotions. And OP responds, thank you for replying, and I do get your point, but I've gotten over the relationship at this point, and honestly, I'm just really sad I won't ever be able to see the teddy bear again. In parentheses, this is not projecting, mind you. I am just really attached to stuffed animals. Okay. So far, it's kind of mixed. They think that this person is, or they think that they aren't. The common consensus I'm getting, though, is everybody's questioning, why do you want it back? Why is it so important? And doing the whole, once you give it away, it's a gift. It's no longer yours. It's gone, regardless of what happens to it after that. And yeah, that really does suck, but that is the biggest true statement, is that it is a gift that you gave away, and you shouldn't expect it back, even if you feel like you should be able to get it back. But I don't know. Let me know. What would you say? Do you think that they are the a-hole or not? Or would they be the a-hole, or would they not be? On to the next. Alrighty, so this one is 7 days ago, and it is another would I be the a-hole? And the whole tagline is, for not wanting to contribute to group/personal gifts anymore, since I am the only one always not getting anything. I mean, I wouldn't want to contribute either. So let's see what the story has to say. It is kind of a long one, so hopefully I can get through this. And no, Mandy, I completely forgot. I don't have any lemon or honey, for that matter. So I didn't even think about lemon juice or lemon and honey. But I do have my coffee, so hopefully that'll help me get through this one. All right. So let's get going. I have been part of this friend group, 8 to 12 people in late 20s, for almost a decade since uni. And for the better part of that time, we have always gotten each other group gifts on birthdays. A few years ago, I have moved to a different city for another degree, and in parentheses it says 2 years, but have since come back over a year ago. Needless to say, while I have been living in the same city and hanging out with them like before, I haven't received a gift last year or this year, in parentheses, quite recent. This is really starting to annoy me for several reasons. I am the type of person to think very, very fondly of my friends, and by that I mean that I would save money when I was in the different city just to come visit them, yet they never did the same, even when I gave the idea and wanted to organize it. Yet they all jumped at the idea to visit another friend in the group. They have always organized friends outside. They have always organized friends outside of the city to visit for his birthday, but couldn't do the same for me. I thought that the fact that I was outside of the city was the reason I didn't get anything then. I guess not. Question mark. My goodness. All right. When it comes to gifts, I make sure that each person in the group had something personally made by me. This is my way of showing love. And I also did this sometimes outside birthdays. I am a very crafty person and have been doing several almost professional crafts. In parentheses, I worked with everything from wood to metal to yarn when it comes to knitting. And in parentheses, there we go. I would make my friends gifts that sometimes took days and weeks to make. I made sure they would like the gift and not once have gotten a complaint or the idea of one, yet they can't even get together to get me a simple gift. Is it possible that they think I don't participate in group gifts even though I do? And make sure they all know this? And I make sure they all know this? Before you think that maybe the stuff I made previously looked horrible, I have been complimented by those very friends and even asked for some gifts personally. Everything I personally make for them, I make sure that it looks almost professional with absolutely no mistakes if possible. For example, I would remake a whole scarf when I saw that the pattern I used was off 20 rows down. Oh my goodness. Or I would completely throw away a piece and make sure to participate in the gift if I found the idea I had was horrible and didn't work. I also made sure a year ago that they all at least have one personally made gift from me. I wanted to show that I cared, or care, for all of them the same. The rest of the times, I have always participated in the money for buying the group gifts. Also, I am the only one that this has happened to so far. Maybe there were times where others didn't get a gift for a certain person, but I always made sure he or she got at least something from me. For the last year, I thought that maybe they all really hate the personal gifts, and that might be why I didn't get anything last year. So I decided for the previous year to make sure that for every birthday gift, I both added money to the funds and also made them a little something if I had the time. I have been doing this since my last year's birthday until my recent birthday and until today. So here's my question. Would I be the a-hole if I got petty from now on? I want to first stop contributing with all the group gifts. I want to also never gift them anything personalized ever again. I feel like it would be more worthwhile focusing on potential future friends or those who could possibly develop a deeper relationship than them. I feel like I am done spending hundreds of hours of first thinking of their gifts and then making them, when they couldn't even show they care by getting me a random bought gift. However, I also feel regretful for potentially ruining friendships by doing this. I have invested in them so much to just let them go over something like this. But at the same time, I also feel like going a lot more scorched earth and being super petty the next time they ask me for a group gift, and just ask them if they really expect me to spend hundreds of hours or euros each year on their gifts while also spending countless hours making things for them when they couldn't even bother giving me the most generic gift? Question mark. Now here are ways I could be wrong. I have never made my own birthdays or organized anything for them, in part because I never had birthdays since I was a kid. I don't organize dinner nights or anything like that, in part because I think no one would care. Oh, the best and only birthdays I've had was with them a few years ago, and I can say it was one of the most fond memories. There is also the fact that sometimes when people ask me what I want, I just tell them I do not know. I have talked to them about my craft and the tools I look to get in the future. Maybe the fact that I don't organize things for my birthday is why I got nothing? Question mark. Maybe it's due to the fact that they don't know what I would like. Maybe I should wait a couple more months to see if they are just late with anything. I am trying to find any other reason than them not giving a damn about me. Oh, and apparently I guess they changed the title, so I don't know what the original title was, but there we go. And there's only one comment on this, and it says, "You're already on the right track. Don't second guess yourself here." So that is, I mean, if they organized for other people outside of the city, but didn't for you, I definitely, for sure, wouldn't waste time on making personalized gifts and only possibly contribute to the fund. But, I mean, I don't know. It doesn't seem that they really care. I could be reading into it. But I would venture to say, I would venture to say, you know, we go through different seasons, and that includes people. And maybe they were a part of your life for a season and not for your whole life. So I don't know. I can understand the desire to stop, because if you don't get anything, then why would you want to? But then again, I'm the type of person that would give anyways. Now, I would probably definitely quit making stuff, crafting stuff, because that is a lot of time and money. And if they don't want to give you something in return just because you gave them something that you handmade, I mean, that's just kind of stupid. So I would say not the a-hole, and the only comment here I'm assuming is saying not the a-hole. So there you go. I don't know, that was kind of a long-winded one, but I do get it. I totally get it. You know, you were gone, you were part of the group, and you all exchanged gifts for years and years and years, and then you left because you moved out of the city, and they didn't continue to contribute to gifts for you while you were gone, even though they have gone out of their way to contribute to others who were no longer in the same city anymore. So I don't know. I would say that maybe your season with that group is no longer viable. It is, you've now need to just move on, I guess. There you go. Anyways, already off to finding something cute and Halloween-y knit-wise. Alrighty, so we found our something cute, and it is this beautiful just in time for Halloween sweater. And oh my goodness, so this was posted 20 days ago, and they finished it, and it says, and I weaved in my ends on the same day as finishing, and in parentheses, but after taking this photo. So you still can see the ends, but still, oh my goodness, just look at the detailing of this. It is beautiful. I love how the bats are coming out from what kind of looks like the shadows. That is just gorgeous, and I couldn't even imagine how to do this. It's beautiful, and I can imagine doing it in any number of colors. Like, oh my goodness, could you imagine like a neon green for instead of the yellow, or orange or purple? Oh my gosh, I can, you know, any colors combination would be absolutely perfect. Let's see. The first comment is, you're better prepared than me. I'm just about to cast on my Halloween sweater for this year. Oh my goodness. To which the OP responds with, I cast on in May, so you'd hope it'd be finished in time. And in parentheses, I did take a break to knit a Musselburgh hat over the summer. Oh my goodness. And she's like, sending you speeding vibes. And the pattern is Bats by Natalie Meredith, to which there is a link to the pattern. So of course I will put that in the description box below. She said also using drops extra fine merino in dark gray mix and mustard. extra fine. So I can only imagine. Oh my goodness. All right. And more comments. Oh, I was wondering if it was one of her patterns. I did the forest pattern a few years ago and it came out amazing. Great work on yours. And OP says, thank you. Let's see. So it shows the pattern. Price is $10. And it uses a 2.75 millimeter and 3.5 millimeter. It's sport, weight, difficulty is 4.15. Not sure. There you go. That's just to give you an idea. Comments. That is amazing. Art in wool form. It totally is art in wool form. It's back. Wait. Oh, that's an ad. Never mind. Someone else. I always want excuse me, a Halloween sweater, but never start early enough. This is so cute. This looks amazing. Love it. Oh, that looks so cozy, and I dig that yellow. Makes me want to do a Halloween project now. Awesome job. Beautiful work. Oh, wow. Bats. It's freaking bats. Right? That was my first thought. It's freaking bats. Oh my gosh. This is such an amazingly beautiful sweater. I absolutely love it. And I could imagine any color combo. And oh man, that is just so much fun looking. But there we go, guys. Time for me to get out of my readers and onto some regular glasses. Oh my goodness. Maybe one of these days I will make an appointment and get my eyes checked out again, because to be honest, it's been since like 2019. So obviously these need to be redone. Anyways, that being said, I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, I would love it if you would hit the like button. And if you'd like to be notified of any and all future uploads, hit the subscribe button. And don't forget to click all on the notification bell. I, again, will be putting the pattern in the description box below. And please do let me know. Did you think that story 1 and story 2 were the a-hole? Or do they have reason to either take back what was given away or stop giving altogether? And with that, remember, gravity works, guys.